Hey everyone! Welcome to Update X24H, your go-to channel for the latest news, hottest dramas, breaking stories, and all the buzz from the world of entertainment. We're here to keep you updated, entertained, and always in the loop. Hit that subscribe button and join our growing family. Because here at Update X24H, we bring you the news that matters, the drama you love, and the stories you can't miss. Thanks for being part of our community. Let's stay connected, stay updated, and keep the good vibes rolling.
Tonight, we uncover a truth that has shaken China's entertainment industry to its core. Liu Yunning and Zhao Lusi, two of the most respected names in show business, have finally broken their silence. For the first time, they reveal the heartbreaking secret of the late Yu Menglong's hidden love. And what Xiao Lucy confessed left not only fans, but the entire industry in complete shock. Stay with us, because what you are about to hear may change the way we remember Yu Menglong forever. When the interview began, it seemed like nothing more than a standard promotional appearance. Yet within minutes, the atmosphere shifted dramatically, leaving both the audience and the interviewers stunned. Liu Yunning, a man known for his calm presence and carefully measured words, struggled to contain his emotions. His usually steady voice trembled as he revealed that Yu Menglong had not been alone in his life as many believed. Hidden away from cameras, beyond the reach of headlines, there had been someone who loved him with extraordinary devotion. That person is now consumed by grief, silently enduring heartbreak, while the world celebrates Yu Menglong's public image. The contrast between public mourning and private suffering painted a devastating picture of loss that few had considered before. Zhao Lucy, seated beside Liu Yunning, added her own testimony with a mixture of sorrow and determination. Through tears, she confessed that she had personally witnessed the love story unfold in private moments invisible to fans and reporters. It was, in her words, the most genuine expression of affection she had ever seen in the entertainment world. Unlike the staged romances often constructed for publicity, this relationship carried an authenticity that touched her deeply. Yet, despite its beauty, it was forced into secrecy. The demands of fame, the weight of reputation, and the relentless expectation to uphold an image meant that their love had to be hidden from public view. For Zhao Lucy, admitting this truth was not simply about revealing a secret, but about honoring something too real to be forgotten. The power of their revelations lies not only in what they disclosed, but in what they implied. Behind the glamour of celebrity culture lies a painful truth. Fame often comes with isolation, and personal happiness is sacrificed for survival in an unforgiving industry. Liu Yunning's description of a partner who has become almost unreachable in their grief gave voice to a reality that rarely enters public conversation. It reminded listeners that beyond the spotlight are human beings whose suffering is magnified by silence. This confession transformed what could have been another interview into a moment of profound humanity, one that invited the public to see Yu Menglong not just as an idol who passed away, but as a man who loved and was loved in return. The revelations shared by Liu Yunning and Zhao Lucy did more than expose a hidden love. They opened a window into the hidden costs of a life lived in the public eye. Behind the dazzling lights of stardom, where success is measured by applause and recognition, lies an often invisible reality of compromise, silence, and emotional sacrifice. Their words forced the audience to reconsider what it means to be a celebrity. To the outside world, Yu Menglong was an admired actor whose career and image seemed carefully managed. But beneath that polished exterior was a man who carried the burden of keeping his most meaningful relationship hidden from view. This truth casts new light on the struggles he may have faced in his final days. Struggles that were not visible to fans who adored him from afar. What makes this story resonate so deeply is its universality. It is not only about Yu Menglong or his unnamed partner. It is a reminder that behind every headline, every carefully curated photo, there are people who must navigate the conflict between their private desires and public obligations. For those who have ever experienced love constrained by circumstance, or grief silenced by judgment, the story hits painfully close to home. Liu Yunning's emotional description of a partner so consumed by sorrow that they are almost unreachable reveals the devastating human cost of secrecy. It is a grief that cannot be shared openly, a love that cannot be acknowledged, and a mourning process that becomes even heavier because it must remain unseen. At the same time, Zhao Lucy's perspective added another layer of truth. Her decision to speak out not only validated the depth of this hidden relationship, but also highlighted the courage it takes to defend the dignity of someone whose story cannot be told in full. By choosing to protect the partner's identity while affirming their existence, she illuminated the ethical tension between revealing the truth and safeguarding a vulnerable individual from further harm. This balance of honesty and protection demonstrates compassion at a moment when speculation could easily have taken control. In revealing this private pain, both stars reminded the public that celebrity culture often hides as much as it shows. Their testimonies shifted the conversation from idle curiosity to empathy, from gossip to genuine reflection. This was no longer just a tale of a lost actor, but a universal meditation on love, secrecy, and the profound weight of unspoken grief. The moment of greatest intensity arrived when Liu Yunning, his composure completely shattered, allowed the world to see a side of him rarely revealed. His hands trembled as he admitted that the person left behind after Yu Menglong's death had not only lost a partner, but had lost their very reason to exist. His words carried the raw weight of someone who had witnessed unimaginable grief, and in that instant, the story was no longer about abstract tragedy, but about a human being crushed beneath the unbearable silence of hidden mourning. Liu Yunning's vulnerability gave this confession a gravity that no journalist or headline could replicate. It was a moment when stardom dissolved and only humanity remained, unfiltered and painfully real. Seated beside him, Zhao Lucy offered her own affirmation with quiet but powerful resolve. She did not hesitate when asked if she knew the identity of Yu Menglong's partner. She said yes, but with an unwavering conviction explained that she would never reveal their name, because to do so would only compound their suffering. Her words, delivered with both tenderness and determination, reframed the narrative from mere curiosity to one of protection and loyalty. She admitted that she had seen the relationship unfold, that she had witnessed the intimacy and truth of their connection, and that she could not stand by while the world reduced that love to a rumor. In doing so, she transformed what might have been scandal into a story of devotion and courage. Together, their voices converged into a turning point that redefined the conversation. This was no longer about gossip, nor about piecing together fragments of a private life for the entertainment of others. Instead, it became an appeal for empathy, for understanding, for the recognition that grief is not something that should be consumed as spectacle. By exposing themselves emotionally, both Liu Yunning and Zhao Lucy risked criticism, perhaps even backlash, but they also made clear that there are moments in life when truth must outweigh reputation. Their decision to speak was not impulsive, but carried the urgency of protecting a fragile soul, whose suffering might otherwise be erased from the story of Yu Menglong's life. This turning point was not only a revelation of a secret, but also a call to remember that love, even in silence, deserves dignity. This moment has sparked a much bigger conversation. Should the public respect the privacy of hidden relationships? Or does revealing them help us understand the human side of celebrities we admire? And most importantly, how do we, as fans, show compassion not just for the stars we celebrate, but also for the unseen lives left behind? By speaking out, Liu Yunning and Zhao Lucy have shifted the narrative. Instead of focusing only on Yu Menglong's death, the world is now talking about love, resilience, and the price of silence. In the end, this is not just a story about a celebrity secret. It's about love that refused to be forgotten, grief that demands to be acknowledged, and the courage it takes to speak the truth in a world built on appearances. So as we remember Yu Menglong, let us also remember that behind every headline, there are real people, real hearts, and real stories waiting to be told. Thank you for watching today's story on Update X24H. If this touched your heart, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support helps us bring more powerful stories to light. Stay tuned because the truth never sleeps, and together, we'll keep uncovering it. See you in the next video.